We are streaming Rift Sharks versus Project Tuesdays. I am not surprised they rapid fired these bands. Lilia first, Bard second, Nocturne third, Pike fourth, Locke fifth, and then Ari as sixth. All six bands immediately locking in the Syndra for Project Tuesdays. In response, gonna pick the Hecarim. The Bard and Pike band were definitely aimed towards, oh gosh, what's his name? Dave. I was not able to show the past screens because I'm a little late. I had to restart my computer. Jinx locking in, Jin also being locked in for the side of Rift Sharks. Oh my gosh. Chaos. I think that is potentially a triple ban on Fishy, or for Fishy, from PT. Zinzao getting locked in for the side of Project Tuesdays here. What will they respond with here? Rakan. Instantly banning Poppy. Instantly banning Urgot. I feel like I have a delay? What the heck? These are so fast. Very fast draft. Rakan getting locked in. Banning the Nessus. Banning the Mordekaiser. Do I even need to say anything? They know what they want to ban. For both sides, honestly kind of impressive, because when I was doing my drafts, I was not this fast. Echo getting locked in. Cho'Gath getting locked in. I don't even know. I can't even comprehend what's happening in this current draft because it's happening so fast. Milio locking it, getting locked in for Dave, which actually is a little surprising. Ornn in response for the top lane. This was a 2-minute draft. I honestly, if that's not a fucking record in the Scrims zone, I don't know what the heck it is, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Now that the draft is over, let's take a look at the comps. So I'm assuming, oh man, I need to do assets too. I'm assuming this, oh gosh. Everything's all messed up. Swap the champ assets. Echo in the mid lane. So we got Echo in the mid lane, Ornn top, Rakan, Jin bot lane, Fishy on the Hecarim. That's the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Sorry, people. Give me just 1 second. Oh gosh. Alright, Fishy, Hecarim. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's swap on over to our waiting here. So, champions to watch, kind of, you know, got thrown into the draft here, so I'm a little behind. Alright, so we were Bard, I mean, yeah, Dave is a really scary player here. I'm a little scatterbrained here. Dave being a pretty key figure here. Yug and Dave bot lane is honestly bot lane. Somebody said it before. The bot lanes this season are kind of stacked. So a lot of them are like diamond to master players, just in like flat out rank. So being able to see all these really strong bot laners and in the current meta, honestly, is a little weird considering roaming supports well, were quite volatile. They're still pretty volatile, but a little less so since the slight nerfs, but even then it's not too bad. I'm tired. I just got home from work. But yeah, so we'll see how this game goes. We are currently waiting on spectator delay, about 2 minutes out. But yeah, hope y'all can hang out, and we will get into this game shortly. And I hope somebody comes in and helps co-cast, but I don't know if that will be possible. We shall see. Alrighty, and we should be getting into game here, in theory. Oopsies. Alrighty, getting into game here. Looks like based off pings, they might try and get a little bit of an early reward here, defending the Raptor on the Vision. Early ward on the blue buff from the side of RS. So, I will say, both of these bot lanes are pretty strong. Just the players themselves. A lot of trading happening early. Here. Snow, I don't want to missay this, but I believe he's an ex-Grandmaster, current High Master player. Yug is one of the better ADCs, I believe, in the server. Dave is one of the best supports in the server, and Frentic is also very well known among support players in Scrims S12. So we will see how this game goes out. Fishy is a little bit ahead in tempo already on name changed. What's his name? Oh no. On enemy PT jungler. Good trade happening up here. Ornn is so strong. That champ does funny haha damage. Spiral just taking the W damage, though I will say Cho'Gath's sustain is very, very strong due to his passive. Ornn probably not gonna be able to poke him out very well. Though, I guess they are both a little low on mana. Nothing too crazy happening. Fishy has priority on Scuttle, and it's already on Scuttle. Potentially a double Scuttle happening here. Maybe Fishy recalls for tempo. Fishy is on the recall for tempo. Our PT is not looking to contest that Scuttle at all. Just head straight towards top Scuttle. Nothing really happening. Everybody's just farming. How did RS end up with Rakan into Milio? Rakan was picked first round, and Milio was last picked in the second round. So, that is how that happened. They just wanted to lock in their bot lane early. I think Dave has the potential to play Rakan, but I don't know if that is something he... I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be crazy. Trading happening in the top lane. Nothing happening on the map. Just farming. But yeah, so that draft was 2 minutes. So if you didn't make it, you didn't make it. So we shall see. Hello. Oh my god, it's an Albert. Hello, hello. Do you want to, okay. I need to make sure they can hear you. Can you speak? Uh-oh, they can't. The stream cannot hear you. Hold on. I'm sorry, hold on. I believe that's the right one. Talk again?
Hello, hello?
There we go. Stream can hear you now. Oh, Fishy coming in for a gang of the bot lane. Heavy trading happening. I missed the damage that was dealt to Frentic. Dave forced a flash. Frentic going back in. Frentic flashing in. 3 people bot lane. I don't know if anybody's gonna die. Never mind. I'm a liar. Frentic is out. Flashes coming out. Oh, Jin with the 4th shot. I have to respect it. Milio, you having used all sums. Rakan using, oh my gosh, flash coming out from Echo in an attempt to kill Syndra. I think, everything started happening in less than a minute. Fishy
Dave's
looking for a
goated as
gank
hell
mid
for
lane.
surviving that.
Yeah, ult coming out, and that is a dead Fishy in a 1-for-1 trade. Well played by LSD Dreams. Spiral.
Really patient with the Kiwi.
Oh. I don't think he wins this. Yeah, Cho'Gath just eats Ornn. Ornn ult coming out. Unable to find the kill. Noticeably, no synergy on that on that bot play. Oh. I heard plat, or red plat. Yeah, it happens. It was a little bit of a skirmish. Jinx on the recall with a lot of damage, 50 damage. Or 50-80. BF sword and long sword acquired. Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Rift Sharks, all of their plays did end up going south, even the Fishy play. And LSD recovered it really well.
Yeah,
That's
very well played. Yeah. What on earth happened there? I think we accidentally clicked on a minion. If they keep dying, they will tilt. Well. Spiral getting a trade back onto Ornn. Whoops, coming out on a minion. Ornn feeling comfortable because Cho'Gath does not have R. Heavy trading happening in his top lane.
Fishy doesn't have any camps up, so he might start Drake or try to gank bot lane again.
Yeah, Fishy looks to be starting
like
Drake right now. Bot lane does have prio. Mid is on reset. They know. Oh, never mind. They stopped. They do, however, have bot priority. It looks like PT is looking to contest.
Shin didn't hit the dragon. It should be good for Fishy to get.
Yeah. Ult coming out from Milio. Jinx are doing massive damage. Sav Echo ulting back in is going to die, but everybody else survives. Man, that would have been really close if, I think if they didn't immediately turn on the Echo, there was a lot of death happening there. I could be wrong. Jinx is immobile and they need to abuse that weakness. Yeah, that's not inaccurate. Jinx mobility definitely is more reliant on her getting a reset. We shall see.
Who is currently in the jungle right now? Is that
I don't remember. Hold on. Let me go.
Change his username?
I think he did. My brain forgot. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I mean, regardless, whoever's playing Shin right now, like, did a really good.
It is
really
Gnome.
good
Yeah,
Shin.
it's Gnome. Oh my
really,
god.
Really good Shin ultimate, but
4 people in the jungle.
assaulted him.
Yeah, he got assaulted. I forgot to share my screen. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, it is. There you go. Now you can see this live instead of, I mean, it is live, but, you know. Ornn finding the Hall of Radiance.
Yeah, so I guess on the bright side for Rift Sharks, they are 2-0 on objectives right now. They did get the Void Grub. And they did get the dragon.
That they did
So at least they
indeed.
got that going for them.
Yeah. It's a relatively even gold state though. PT is only ahead by 1k. So
Oh yeah, and as Dean starts getting to level 12 and 13, I forgot which one's the first one that triggers the Ornn passive. They'll be able to make up some of that
13.
gold if they keep it.
It's 13. But yep, for sure. Oh, flash coming out from Stav. Dreams flashing. Stav looking to get the auto. Auto is acquired. And he survives. Another tower shot does not go off. Well, good dive by Sarv. Zinzo looking to maybe catch. Nope, just gonna catch the wave here.
Yeah, catch the wave. Sarv unfortunately didn't get that tower plate.
Unfortunately, no, but
And with no camps up, Fishy's probably gonna fish for another gank if they step up, but they are stepping back, so he's just gonna back, probably.
Snow taking a lot of damage. Yug
Oh, no,
is
he's
just
staying.
autoing him. Jinx ult coming out, doing a lot of damage. Fishy coming in, using Ghost. Has not clicked R yet.
Dave.
Milio ult coming out. Jin ult also having come out. They're not gonna dive. Nice damage coming out from Starve. They are now looking to dive. Potentially onto the Jinx holy freaking shield. I think that is, yep, that is a dead Jinx and Milio. A lot of damage happening mid lane. Starve in gank response in the mid lane on Starve to respond in response for the bot lane play. They did the thing, they did the thing. Spiral just buying a heartstale. Valid. Bot tower being the first to go down to the side of RS. Ornn is getting his ass beat. Understandably. Kind of been a fist fight top lane. Echo is headed bot lane. They might try to look on Jinx if Jinx overstays. Jinx is not overstaying there. Yeah, we're just having fist fights top lane. RS attempting to get vision control of the Drake pit. Drake is up. Fishy is, however, farming. Frantic is alone, which is a little scary. Snow forced to use cleanse. Syndra doing a lot of damage.
Well, Sarv was able to push up everything bot lane though, so they should be able to start Drake if they would like.
Spiral is just pushing top lane.
Yeah, they're gonna know Jinx will be late, so they might just start now.
Looks like PT is probably giving the Drake here. A lot of damage coming out. Ult coming out from Ornn.
Yeah, I guess Drake's probably, since Jinx just got the Yuntals, probably still needs to stack it up a bit for them to be considered, for them to feel good about the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 Drakes now, and with the gold lead, Rift Shark's now looking in a much better spot.
Flash coming out. Trying to forcing onto Ornn. No! And that is a dead Dean.
Yeah, Dean, kind of desperate to try to get something back, did flash on the Cho'Gath, but
Yeah.
did not have enough damage with the W.
Sadly, no.
W burst.
Yeah, I've been the must for RS. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fishy looking to get a pick on Spiral. Spiral just flashing out. Safe. Fishy cannot force anymore, because if he does, he's definitely getting collapsed on. TP coming out from Sarv into the mid lane. Looking to stop this Herald.
With Ornn able to TP back and Cho'Gath not able to, they have first move onto the Herald.
That they
And
do.
looks like they're going to be 4-0 on objectives. And then we'll see. I wonder what the health of the mid tower is looking like.
Mid
Three
tower.
plates.
Yeah, mid tower for RS is 1 plate, and mid tower for PT is at 3. Like Ornn is being too aggressive into a show. Just farm and play team fights. Yeah. I mean, yeah, just
Yeah,
trying to stabilize. I mean, it's just like tank tops are just like who can farm better. So,
Yeah.
it's
Dean
Cho'Gath.
unfortunately got pretty greedy for the plate
Yeah.
on the second death.
Cho'Gath has much more sustain than Ornn. Ornn just gonna reset here. I don't know what he is building.
Would it be Fimbulwinter?
Thimblewinter does not build with the
Oh, would it be Zeke's?
Sapphire Crystal.
Actually,
Zeke's also doesn't build with the Sapphire Crystal.
oh, Zeke's doesn't have like the armor item in Frozen.
No. Not anymore. It used to be like that.
Oh, well, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah. No, Dean just dying in the top lane. Getting collapsed on, play being made bot side, ult coming out, Fishy almost dying, barely surviving that. Serve, echo damage. Lots of pushing happening in the side lane. Mid lane is just a farm fiesta, or just needs to accept being weak side and farm and not die. Yeah. Spiral looking probably about to get collapsed on here. Yeah, Spiral being a little bit greedy here. And that is probably going to be, yep, a very dead Spiral. I believe that was a shutdown? No shutdown? Okay, Spiral did not have a shutdown.
Yeah. Gold lead's close enough.
Yeah, gold lead is very, very close. The only disadvantage that PT has is the fact that they do not have a single objective.
I'm trying to figure out what he would build with that, with the mana crystal.
He's probably going to build a Frozen Heart. Just like
I guess
not
so, but then
right.
got the Kindle gem. I guess if he wanted to help the CDR for the Kindle gem, but
yeah,
doesn't seem
potentially. I mean, they could be building Unending Despair. It looks like PT is definitely looking to gain control over this Drake, as Drake has just spawned, and they're forcing on this, or not having TP.
Yeah, PT definitely.
Fishy! Jinx ult's coming out, missing, Frentic kind of going in, just gonna get out, and RS is just gonna get out. Ooh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, Frentic going in solo.
Ornn TPing in real late.
Yeah, it looks like Rift Sharks just really wanted to finish the play. Or really wanted that play to go through, but everyone came in way too late.
Yeah. Jhin does not have the damage to deal with that Cho'Gath. That Cho'Gath almost has 300 Heartsteel stacks because there has been a lot of fighting. jungle and support are not on the same page for RS. Yeah, I mean, the fishy was correct. I mean, the play is just kind of you don't need to force anything. The Drake's gone. Just hold. Yeah, getting a lot of damage onto Frantic. 3 levels up. Dave also level 9. Dreams is 2 levels down on the Echo. Top lane is about a level and a half. Dean really wants that tower. He may die for that tower. He's almost dead for that tower, but force the flash. Not the greatest.
Oh, but Spiral might reach him. Spiral's fishing for it. He's walking up.
Oh,
He found him.
he
That's
found him.
definitely another
I
death
think
for
that's
Dean.
a dead Dean. Ult's coming out. Flash coming out
Fine,
from
sorry.
Dreams. Ult coming out from Hecarim. Rakan ult. Huge damage. Very big play. Echo ulting out just to not take that tower shot. Understandable. Flash coming out from Milio. Getting out. Sarv is not taking the tower. Never mind. I thought he was taking the tower. Very well played for RS. Oh.
Yeah, wait, no, that's not Frozen Heart. What?
That is Unending Despair and Frozen Heart.
That can't be right. I feel like
It
he's gotta
is.
try to finish one before the other.
He definitely does. He should have saved his gold instead of finishing the buckler. But I mean, he probably is thinking that he's gonna back with enough gold to just buy Unending Despair on his next back, which is not entirely inaccurate. However, the bot lane wave is shoving into PT, and him being there is definitely reinforcing that. Nothing much happening. Lots of, brain short-circuited. Lots of vision control happening here, so... I believe PT will eventually outscale? I could be wrong.
Oh, Drake, could you put up the timers for the Drake?
Did I not?
Either that or I'm blind.
I
don't
think
see
you're
it.
blind. It's right above the minimap.
Oh, real shit. Yeah, no, did not see it. Okay, 42 seconds on. I was looking in the wrong spot. I was looking close. I was looking at the top. Yeah, okay, Drake's starting up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Drake's in 30 seconds.
Dean was able to get an upgrade for Fishy.
Very
Dean,
good.
Can you tell if Dean is close to hitting level 15? Maybe he can sneak in one more upgrade before the 3rd Drake fight.
I'd need to click on him directly.
Oh, it's okay. This looks like a fight's about to start.
He is in fact level 15 though, so Jin has IE. They're looking to upgrade. He's sneaking it. Oh, unable to find it just yet.
He didn't finish
They, however, are denying control of the area. Jin getting that upgraded IE. Ult coming out from Ornn. Frantic ulting, flashing, forcing very hard. Milio just denying all engage. Oh, wow, Milio is so strong. Unable to find the engage. Jin ulting, he may need to die. Flash coming out from Spiral. Ooh, Snow Bear. Oh, Jinx ult coming out. Yug is just going in. Sarv still has ult. He cannot keep forcing. They're just not on the same page here. Yeah, I mean, Milio denied the Recon engage by a lot. Yeah, but Milio as a champion is very good at, you know, rejecting layered CC. Unless they can layer the CC on the Milio. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think part of this is also Rift Sharks has been late on the Drake 2 times now.
They have, so they've lost a lot of control.
Yeah,
So.
they're having to go like Milio can very clearly tell where Rakan is coming from, or where like a hacker might be coming from, so it makes his job a lot easier. If Rift Sharks can get set up like just a little bit earlier, they might be able to find an angle.
They need Fishy to engage. I don't think Rakan can be engaging these fights because he's not. Because Fishy with the Hecarim ultimate is in fact unstoppable, and though it would be most ideal. Oh, flash coming out from Dave. Just gonna get out. Though it would be most ideal if Rakan could bunch them up. Rakan is unable to get in due to Syndra E and Milio Q. Yeah. Rakan or Hecarim engage on carries, win fight, layer with Ornn and CC chain. Yes, you are not inaccurate. Ornn ult coming out, Rakan ult coming out, unable to find the damage onto Yug, but Sarv is finding the damage onto Syndra. Forcing a little too hard here. Yug, Fishy ulting the ADC, however, there is a big fat wall right in front of him.
Yeah, Fishy, good job, I guess, not overplaying his hand.
Yeah.
One reset from Jinx probably could have turned the fight.
For sure, definitely could have. They just aren't communicating the CC effectively. Oh. No, but...
Is Dean close to level 16? I think getting
I
an upgrade on that is also pretty big.
he is pretty close to level 16. Dean is about halfway to level 16. Actually, it's more like 2/3 of the way to level 16. So, we will see. Let's look at the gold.
Dean can get, I think if Dean can get like the upgrade on the Echo, they'll be really big.
Yeah. So, with the upgraded... Yeah, with the upgraded items, we got the Black Cleaver, the IE, and then the upgraded Hollow Radiance here. Gold-wise, Dean is down about 3k gold. Good dodge by a Spiral, but I believe Dean is very caught here. He is probably not going to be able to make it out of this one. Fishy,
yeah, maybe a few blocks it for good measure.
Fishy letting him die, unable to do anything. Potentially looking at the Baron here. We are not building Frozen Heart again. They're just gonna start the Baron. Yep, you're not wrong. Oh my, Spiral is on the ADC. Jinx ult barely missing, and Spiral is just a wall. Spiral trying to look. Fishy looking for the steal. Oh, unable to find the steal. Nice try though. I respect the attempt. That Cho'Gath has almost is basically a 700 stack heartstale. I'm assuming with the components that he currently has, he is building into a Warmogs. Goldgraph, Milia, or Rakan is not ahead by much. Jinx is actually ahead by 1k gold, I think that is. Yeah, about 1k gold. Mid lane's ahead by about 2k gold, and the 1k gold difference in the jungle with a 3k gold in the top lane. So.
Oh yeah, we'll see. I think Dean upgraded the Rabadons from Sarv, which I think
Yes.
is very big.
Yep. Lots
'Cause
of
to be
raw
honest,
damage coming from that.
Sarv has been able to find like key targets in these fights. If they, as strong as Cho'Gath is, if they can blow up like the Jinx or the Syndra,
They
they can
definitely...
at least kind of nullify it.
Yeah.
A bit of an early engage from Dean. No one gets it with Ornal, unfortunately.
And they are giving this next Drake because of that. So... I think they do just need to play around a fishy or Rakan engage here, because most of these fights have been started by Gnome. Warmog's indeed coming out from Cho'Gath. 4 items on the Cho'Gath, 4 items on Fishy, 3 items on Echo, 3.5 items on Jhin, and basically 3 items on Rakan. Milio building a locket. Almost 4 items on Jinx. Once that IE is hit, then she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Syndra having that Zonya's not enough to full buy, but hopefully being able to get a value out of the Seekers before buying Zonya's, so you can get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, we'll see. I think if anything, if they have a really good fight, maybe just
I
buys a Rabadon.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that I think that Quixie did say RS gave over too much gold top lane by dying and losing plates and towers. I do think, like, though that might be the case, I think that this game is still very close, and despite appearances, and honestly, if the fights are played correctly, either team can win this game right now. So it is extremely neutral, so to speak.
Yeah, like I said, I think Sarv is like very easily strong enough to blow up either of the carries.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's definitely the X factor here. Unfortunately, Snow, if he opens up with Jhin ult, it's all just gonna get blocked by Cho'Gath. So I do
Yeah,
think it's kind of
sadly.
on Sarv and Fishy, although Fishy does have to play kind of double duty and be also kind of mini tank.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think Sarv definitely has the potential that even though it does feel very, very Project Tuesday sided, I think he can turn it.
Yeah. I have to agree with you on that, so...
But we'll have to see. I definitely do think that Project Tuesdays does have an easier way to play this, as they just have to
Definitely.
prevent like one hero play from Sarv, and they're probably good.
For sure, I agree with that, yeah. Oh, there was a pause, and then we're back. Nothing really happening. Drake spawning in 2 minutes, Baron spawning in 1 minute. Potentially, they are not able to look on this Cho'Gath as much as they may want to. They are not able to look. Sarv is bot lane. Just pushing out. Has TP for the Baron, if need be.
Yeah, and with being at level 17, I guess it's not that important, but Rakan will probably have a couple more defensive stats. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference, but maybe it lets live that extra second or two to maybe get like another W in.
Yeah. Rakan is sitting on a Knight's Vow here if he chooses to recall. However, I don't know if that will be possible. However, PT is looking to play for Baron, which is spawning here. They have complete control of the Baron pit, forcing RS to need to walk in first. They are going to...
Okay, Rift Sharks is looking to challenge. They can block off
I don't
Finn
think
here.
they are looking to challenge here. Flash coming out. They're full engaging onto Dreams. Dreams, Zonyazine trying to buy time, but is still very dead. Baron getting... They're just... Okay, they're forcing.
Yeah, with the turn, yeah, I mean, they're
That
getting
is
here.
a huge turn. What the heck happened there? Jinx just hard recalled. Milio, Locket purchased. They're just gonna look to take the Drake with the jungler and the mid laner dead. Well played. Recon itemization is not good here. Well played to RS on that play. That was very well done. They saw the pick. Jinx ult coming out a little late. They saw the pick on Dreams, and they just full sent it, and I think that just kind of needs to be done on, in a team fight, and I think once that's done, they will be in a very favorable spot. Rakan has not backed. I think Rakan may or may not be building on any despair, which is a little weird, but they might be doing that.
No, I think it's gotta be a Knight's Vow, I think.
I mean, the fact that they haven't recalled and they're sitting on 1.2k gold right now, they have no wards. They only have sweepers. No control ward. No, okay, actually, one control ward. One or two.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so apparently the game has ended. My internet ended. So we didn't get to watch the end of that. That is extremely unfortunate. Um please hold while we figure out who the winner is, and while I relaunch League.
Okay, I was just informed. Uh, I was I was just informed by Gnome that Rift Sharks did win game one.
Okay. The winner,
So my
okay.
guess is that Sarv did find that really good engage
If I had to
to go
guess,
fix it.
yeah. So Rift Sharks won game one, based off of everything that we could see until my internet died. I'm gonna say, I mean, would you say MVP goes to Sarv? I mean, it's either Sarv or Fish, yeah, I don't know. Based off the current game situation, I'd say, I mean, it's between me, Sarv and Fishy for me. For what, Rift Sharks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your call.
Um,
Or we just don't
what
do
is
it.
it? Side select. Side select has changed for game two.
Oh my.
Project Tuesdays is now on blue side.
Okay.
And yeah, they'll be drafting in about 6 minutes.
Alrighty. RS1, correct?
Yes, RS did win.
Okay. Okay. No
Um,
worries.
okay. What do you want to see change from game 1 to game 2?
I'm
To
not
be
gonna.
honest, if I'm Project Tuesdays, I'm thinking, like, maybe I'm assuming that there might have been some lapse in execution on none of the fights, because it really did seem like they were in the driver's seat,
Mhm.
and it just maybe just like a really big fight just didn't come their way, and especially with how late it is,
Yeah.
one bad fight is just the end of the game, unfortunately.
Sadly, yeah.
What do you think?
I
You
mean,
changing anything up?
honestly, I'm not sure because I didn't get to see the end of the game. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know, because like you said, it seemed like, PT was, like, in the driver's seat controlling the game, but, Rift Sharks pulled out on top, so I don't know. So, I mean, for the side of RS, I mean, like, the only thing that I'd like to see change would, maybe not dying a lot top lane. Try and just stabilize, when you see that everybody else on your team is winning. As for PT, I don't know, because yeah, I mean, I could only, like, point out, like, specific players, who weren't doing the greatest in both these, games, but, I'd say maybe Dreams just trying not to get caught, because they did get caught quite a few times, so we will see. Draft is about to start, so,
Oh yeah, it did change the time. It is 9:08 now.
yes.
6:08. Oh, I forgot you're like 3 hours behind.
Hi. Why do you think I'm always able to cast?
Well, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so draft starting soon. We'll have to see. I'll definitely have to check out what the bans were last one because I didn't catch draft.
Yeah, here, I'll show you the...
I guess the draft makes sense. Yeah, they want us Lilia is Fishy's most favorite champion. Nocturne, I'm assuming they want to not get hit with like an Ori Nocturne combo.
For sure.
Something that Fishy and Giraffe were very well known for.
Agreed.
Oh, that's fine. I have it pulled up on one
Oh,
of the
okay.
screens. And then, yeah, I guess Locke historically in the server, ever since he came out, regardless of the win rate, always feels really strong.
Honestly, that champ kind of, like, disappeared from my mind after the 2 nerfs. He's not been picked that much, and I kind of keep forgetting that he exists.
I don't know, it had 100% presence in our series against QC.
Really?
It put in game 1, and then it was banned against us twice.
Interesting.
And yeah, I guess with Dave...
And we are in
they
on
did want to ban-
draft.
They did want to ban Dave's Bard and Pike, and it looks like they're keeping the Bard ban. Nocturne.
Pike.
They might
Lilia.
just be keeping game ban.
Ari. Locke?
They did want to keep LSD Dreams off the RE.
Locke.
The thing is,
Syndra! This is what happened last time!
similar things, but the Syndra is on Rift Shark's side now.
Yes.
Instead of Project Tuesdays.
Indeed it is.
Okay.
Anivia, lock
Anivia
in
locked in.
response. Probably to LSD Dreams.
Would make sense. Is Anivia top still good, do you know?
Anivia top is still fine.
Could it be a flex?
It, potentially. I
Not
think there's
sure
a
if Spiral
possibility.
plays it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Spiral plays it.
Yeah, my guess is still mid, but... Rift Sharks taking the Hacker Room, pretty
Yep.
expected. That is
I think
one
Fishy
of
is gonna be on
Fishy's,
Hacker
like,
Room
second
duty.
most comfortable.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know if you don't triple ban Fishy, and even then he just has more picks. You can't really ban that player out.
I think Fishy, Hacker. For honestly, I feel like Hacker Room in my head is like Fishy's like second go-to. Or like the champion I associate the second most with him outside of Lilia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a Nasus? Nasus top, presumably?
Yes, that is most likely a Nasus top lane.
Yeah, I guess the Sejuani's gotta be a Nasus top.
Mm-hmm.
Banning out some things that might give him trouble. But
Looking to ban more on Dave. I don't think. I mean, Dave is kind of in the same boat. You can't really ban him out. So.
yeah, there are double bans I deem to try to make this as favorable as possible of blind.
Well,
I'm assuming they will pick ADC right now to try to give. Actually, right now it's support. Maybe, yeah, maybe they just try to give Dave last pick.
that is a possibility. They have not locked. They've already locked in all of their solo lanes, and I mean, I think having counterpick. No, okay. Poppy being locked in for Dave.
Would Dave play to be a support?
No. Aphelios. This draft is borderline drastically different than what we just saw. What is RS going to pick? Top lane.
Yeah, that's big thought. They ban a lot of D champs out. Garen? Would make sense.
Garen.
I do
Yeah.
think that, how do you feel about the Garen Nasus matchup?
Garen favored heavily. In my O. Garen favored heavily early. Zaya being locked in for Yerg. So Nasus. Yeah, Nasus always having that infinitely scaling, like, possibility is always something that is like, well, you kind of gotta think about it. So, but Garen being able to just deny Nasus with her, is very ideal in this matchup. Let's see, did I do these things correctly? Did I do it correctly? I don't think I did it correctly. I don't think I did it correctly. I don't know, whatever. I, however, need to be right back while we get into draft. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
hopefully my internet doesn't die this time. Hopefully. So, that was extremely random. Extremely unfortunate. So, but yeah, I'll be right back.
It's chat. Whose draft do you think is favored in this? Personally, I think I'm liking Project Tuesday's draft a bit more. I do think Nasus does go a bit crazy. Okay, squad, we got a minute 40. So we're in game. Ten seconds. Just in time. 3
Yes.
seconds before game starts.
Yup.
Alright.
Alrighty. What do you think is gonna be happening this game? Do you have any predictions based off draft? Who do you
I
think?
do think I like, what is it? I do like Project Tuesday's draft a bit more. I think they have way more control over space than their,
Mm-hmm.
because at this point it really is just, there's no option for Sarv to really dive in there. It's just Vishy
No.
and Bretic who have some kind of ability to put them in. I mean, Garrett, I guess, if he's really fed, he can just use the Q speed up to go in as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with stuff like Anivia Wall, Poppy W, and Nasus Wither, I think there's a lot of ways of stopping their engage.
Yeah. I'd agree with you on that one.
And then if they can just isolate someone that way, Syndra and Avelios might have a hard time following up with the damage, so they might just be able to just murder whoever engages first,
Yeah.
and then just turn the fight later that way.
Yeah. Good damage coming out with a nice hook from Nautilus.
Poppy to burn a pot.
Mm-hmm. Dean level 2 first. Good damage. Good, nice little trade. For Garen on the Nasus. Do you have my stream open, by the way?
I do have both open right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a sorry to Mr. Dean. He's gonna need to piece together the videos.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, not much we can do about your internet going out.
No, I don't even know why it went out, so.
Oh, it's good look from Frentic. Really good roam. That's I don't think LSD can even flash. He hasn't even blown up yet.
Flash!
Oh, never mind.
Shoot side!
I do think Frentic got a little overeager with the hook. I think he could have waited it out just a little bit longer.
No, that flash was reactive.
That was a reactive flash?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess either way, I think Frentic. I believe that Frentic might have been able to get out the Syndra egg. I mean, the Inhibi egg.
Yeah, possibly.
But,
I mean,
at least they got a flash. They don't leave it nothing.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh,
Frentic.
nice flash from
Really good flash.
Frentic! Denying the Poppy from being able to stun him against the wall. Very good flash.
They do know Sejuani is by mid, so Sarge should be good to play safe. And Sejuani might be trying to contest the Ether Crab, which
That's a little
not
greedy.
sure if Sejuani has remotely enough time to do that. 'Cause I figured
No.
that Gnome would know Fishy would just go straight for the other crab. And okay, well I guess Gnome doesn't have time to reset anymore. Just gonna
No.
start his clear once more.
Yep.
Go top to bot, maybe
Good deny.
back between Raptors and Wolves. Fishy is
I
gonna
mean, we're
do the back
definitely
root,
playing
he'll
for
get-
bot lane this game. I don't think Nasus has any way of actually doing... Oh! Nice hook coming out from Frentic.
Oh,
Dave
good
not
root.
doing a lot of damage. Heal coming out. Good trade by Snow. That is not good for PT.
Yeah.
Dean getting a lot of damage. However, not waiting on the Nasus to wither. But still good.
Yeah, he got off like 90. He got off like at least 80% of the damage he was
Yeah.
gonna get off.
Yeah. Still
No,
good.
no hard loss. Right? They do catch Sejuani, I believe, on the board. Dave goes in to stun Frentic, but I don't think that there's much follow-up they can do.
No, sadly.
And I think with Yug hitting it, they now definitely know that Sejuani is bot lane.
Yep.
So Dean is good to play a lot more aggressively towards the Nasus and maybe threaten to kill if his Spiral gets a bit careless.
Fishy looking to just start the Drake. Knowing he has bot prio.
Question is Gnome a knower?
I don't
This
think
is,
Gnome's a
GT.
knower yet. Snow getting the first blood. Yug flashing for the kill onto Frentic.
Sarv is making the first roam down. This might be able to kill Gnome.
Oh,
The stun doesn't reach though, so Gnome can just walk out of it.
yep. Sun barely missing.
I guess Frentic ended up just being a distraction. Or Fishy to finish the Drake.
Yep. First Drake being secured for RS.
Well, after that, Gnome is back on the top side. He is getting invaded by Fishy. Fishy should be able to take the Raptors without Gnome noticing. The question is that with Gnome being pretty pushed up, with Dean being pretty pushed up, can Gnome capitalize? But doesn't look like it. He's too high health. Gnome's gonna find out in the camp that his Raptors got jacked.
The kidnapping.
Yep. Although he has been kiting kind of up in general. I don't think he was gonna go gank Dean, but I just wanted the word. And yeah, he finds out that the camp got stolen.
Yep. Not a lot happening.
Oh, also, I mean, Snow did buy a cull, so we will have an extra golden flux coming in.
That he will.
37 minions, which he is comfortably on track to hit. He is out farming Yug by a pretty considerable amount. And Yug,
Looking to just go in. No, ult miss. I don't know where his ult went. I think it hit the Sejuani.
Yeah, I think Snow's ult did get tanked.
Yeah. Frentic is out.
Yep. That
Well played,
good
bot
gank
lane.
from
Spiral
Gnome.
is trading back against Dean. No, Dean. No, I don't know. Dean. Huge Hecarim multi. Unable
He has
to
the damage.
find. No, he doesn't have the
anymore.
damage. Frentic is not able to help him. Oof. Fishy is
Oh, and he
barely
just
out.
survived.
Snow is ghosting. He wants to fight. He is done.
Yeah, the pullback, even with the pullback, not enough out of Yug to get that like final like 8 HP out of him.
Sadly,
Really lucky, honestly, on Fishy's part. I do think it was pretty overeager to go back in there.
Yeah.
He had a he just had a Nautilus there who really couldn't help out all that much in the damage department, going in 1v3.
Damage NCC.
Yeah, I mean, very lucky for Fishy to come out of it alive, and
Yeah.
a really good gank from Gnome.
We're
So
having a different
on that
Syndra
bot
build.
lane.
Oh my god, guys. We have something that's not a Blackfire Torch. We have Storm Surge on the Syndra. What the heck? I'm not complaining, but...
And already, almost 300 stacks on the blind spiral queues.
Yeah, that is,
Must have been farming extremely well, despite all the pressure that Dean has been putting on him.
Yeah. He definitely has been. Dean has not been able to punish Nasus because he's been letting him... He's been permanently clearing the waves and letting him free farm under tower pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Can they get
Ooh.
Dreams again? Good wall from Dreams to deny the Nautilus hook.
Not needing a flash. Anivia wall is so OP. If you can use Anivia wall correctly, it is so OP. RS also again on the back foot here, not having control of the Drake pit. And it looks like PT is going to start the Drake. Dave is trying to getting a lot of damage on a starve. Anivia wall blocking off Rentic's ability to run away and their ability to come and support. Poppy ult coming
really
out.
split.
Yeah, knocking them out.
Great
They're just gonna take the Drake. Drake headed over to PT. 1-1 flash. What? Okay, wait, that's actually kind of crazy. What on earth
Yeah,
was
Dream
that
couldn't get
interaction?
Dream couldn't get the wall out fast enough. It's
No.
still connected.
Yeah, fight. Hecarim's dead. Frentic's 1 HP. Snow is red-blue. So, a lot of damage. LSD Dreams is kind of staying. Not really. Huge
Flash
damage.
forward from Snow, flash out from Dreams.
Yeah.
And I guess, yeah, it was a pretty even fight. Really good synergy from, from Dreams and Dave. Dreams was able to get a 2-man stun, which Dave was able to kick them both out.
Yep.
Getting a really favorable start to the fight.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, good luck on Frentic to get the hook on the Nivea. I
Yeah,
think
that
if
was a
that,
crazy hook. It
yeah,
looks
if that
so
combos off,
janky.
yeah, the Dreams wasn't quick enough on the wall, and yeah,
Nope.
fortunately, it allowed Rift Sharks to get a much better fight than I think they, they should have gotten.
Agreed. It's just, Anivia was like literally in her own wall when that happened. Snow is just gonna take bot tower for RS. About a 2k gold lead for the side of RS here. Manassas being able to farm top a lot is really good. However, Aphelios is coming to match. I hope that
Can we get a stat? Can we get a stack check?
we can get a stack check. Aphelios. Oh, hold on. After this, fight. Get big damage flash coming out. Dave unable to get the kill onto Syndra. Syndra, very good flash. Frantic is taking a lot of damage. Fishy Ghost coming out. Ult coming out.
Yeah.
And that is an extremely dead Dave. Frantic taking a lot of damage too. Dreams does not have a lot of mana though.
Yeah, I think
So,
whatever fight they wanted to have, they can't have anymore.
Yeah, Nasus is at 480 stacks here. A lot of damage coming out. Oh my god! She kills Frantic. Getting a trade flash coming out from Dean. Don't ask.
Yeah, no.
Oh, big Syndra stun TP. Poppy ult.
From Sarv, but should be able to pop heal.
Yeah, Poppy ult hitting Fishy, getting him out of there. Sarv is finding the death, but Snow is just free hitting. Dave is doing so much damage. And that is in favor for RS. Very good for RS. Snow is 2 items. He is so strong. He's getting stunned, getting a high trade. He really wanted that cannon and he missed it. He's a little sad. Fair enough. Dream's not having a wall. She does have a blue buff though.
Never mind. Okay.
What?
Your stream like paused for a second. I thought it died again.
Oh, I pray to God not. Sheesh.
And things are going more in Rift Shark's way. I do think
Spiral's
that
trading. Dean's fighting in a big wave. Spiral ulting.
he did ult, but also Drake is up soon. So as long as Dean doesn't die, I do think this ends up better as a whole for Rift Sharks compared to Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because he will not, if he doesn't have that big ult during the Drake fight, they can blow him up significantly easier.
Dean getting a little aggressive there. He might be dead. Oh, ult and ignite coming out from Dean. Snow is,
Oh, but
I think,
really
oh, okay,
big
wait, ready? Red gun. Snow is alive. Big ultimate healing him. Wow, what blade? The red ult to bait them into going in more. Very well played by Snow. He was able to survive that. I still thought he was gonna die, even after he clicked R. He was very close.
Yeah,
And that is yeah, that is second Drake headed over to RS. Rift Sharks. Spiral's looking to kill Dean. Spiral unable to wither. I don't think he's gonna find the kill on Dean yet. He is too fast. but getting a lot of stacks. Still. Dave just clearing out vision. Rift Shark's looking for a play on Spiral. Will they find it? Uh-oh.
Yeah, should be able to.
That is a very
Good
dead
find from
Spiral.
Dean to
Oh,
blast plant.
Dave attempting to save Spiral, but unable to save Spiral. Okay, never mind. My brain mixed up the two. I don't know why I thought Yug and Dave were on enemy team. I thought they were on opposite teams for a second there. A little bit of a fight happening. Frantic, flashing over the wall, trying to find Zaya, ulting the Zaya. Zaya ulting in response. Dreams just fighting Sarv. And that is a dead Sarv and a dead Anivia. Nothing seems to have happened in this top play. Or mid lane play. Wherever lane you want to call it.
Yeah, ult for ult, but Nautilus did blow flash, which will make things a lot easier.
Because Nautilus had fast recall, Aphelios is unable to recall right now. Looking at Spiral.
Now they are sneaking on the Spiral.
Ult coming out. Fishing might. Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot about Garanar. Garen finding a nice pick on Spiral. Well played by RS. Are they looking at the Baron? They are looking at the Baron. Nasus is 632 stacks.
They do have a TP with Aphelios on 3 items. It should be a decent look for them.
They cannot. I mean, I don't think PT can walk in here. Like, I think that is illegal. Yep, I think they recognize that too. Dave is just dead. They're not going to finish the Baron. They're going to look on Zaya because they think that they're going to keep doing the Baron. Flash coming out from Yug. Fishy, I'm not rooted just yet. Flash coming out. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, Fishy kited out the Zaya pullback really well.
Yep.
He didn't get hit with enough to root.
Nope. Aphelios is very strong. Armor pen, big Syndra Q, or E, whatever. Poppy ult, hitting 2. Fishy might be dead. Fishy is dead. Dean is taking a lot of damage, but so are they. Ult coming out, that is a dead Anivia, and Aphelios is back, and oh my god, they just melted. I think...
Really good from Dean.
Yeah.
Didn't think he'd get the ult off, but he did.
I didn't think he'd get the ult off either, but very well played. Though Nasus has a lot of stacks, he full bought Thornmail, which is interesting.
I'm not sure if I love that, but...
I don't love that. I don't like that at all. I think Thornmail is an item you don't full buy until unless you have literally nothing else to buy and the game's about to end. So, or the game's about to end. Sorry. Drake spawning here in 30 seconds, and Dean is just gonna push top lane. Seems like Spiral is coming to match that push. Smite coming out. Dave just blocking the E from Fishy. Have a lot of control. TP coming out from Nasus. I think this Drake still might be gone unless we can get a huge steal from Sejuani. The engage coming in. Frantic is gonna die. A Fishy going in. I don't think this is allowed. But
Yeah, that
their
definitely
front to
would have been
backing
a lot
Snow is just
farther.
doing a lot of damage. Snow is doing a lot of damage. I think they can win this fight if they try to front to back, but it is still risky. Snow is getting split off. Flash coming
Yeah.
out. Syndra E coming out. Nice stun. Denying that engage. Dreams is still cut off. They're still looking. Snow is
Yeah, I
wanting
mean,
them to.
Dean is
Snow
trying to
is...
get health back.
Yeah, Snow is begging them to. Dave is ulting. Day Flash. Snow wants them to walk into him. He will melt them. Ult coming out. Big ult coming out. Stunned. Oh, almost, but still very well played. Dean able to find the kill. Sarv also finds the kill. That is an ace for the side of Rift Sharks. That is very well played. Snow really wanted them to do that, and he instead pulled the trigger on them, and I don't blame him, considering he had blue ultimate. They're just gonna look at the Baron here. And, I think they're probably gonna push to end after this Baron. We shall see.
Yeah, they definitely have enough overwhelming force at this point with how strong Snow is to just end.
Very much agree. I think... I don't... Wait, hold on. What? Okay, it doesn't show it on the side. That's weird. Whoopsies. Oh lord. That's weird. So this is weird. It doesn't show the stacks. I was like, did Young just buy these? No, no he didn't.
I mean, Yug's probably got at most like half the total stacks he needs
Yeah.
to stack everything up.
He's at 6.4, which I believe is about 5?
It should be
No.
4. Is it?
That's 4,
It's
that's 4.
6
It's 4, it's 4. I think you're right, yeah. It's 4. I don't know. Dreams.
Or definitely a bit off. I mean, he needs 6 more kill participation to bring it up to max. I don't
Then it's 4.
see the game lasting long enough.
Yeah. Oh, Frentic's lucky that didn't hit the tower. He was so dead if it did.
Well, on the bright side for PT, they do have Anivia, who is really good in these stalling scenarios.
Yeah, however, Syndra is pushing mid lane. And
Yeah,
taking...
that and Anivia doesn't have blue buff.
No, she does not have blue buff.
Pretty limited on.
Snow, Sarv, Snow. Snow's getting engaged on by Dave, and the counter engage from Frentic. Ghost coming out from somebody. Nasus. Ult. Unable. What is English? I don't know!
Yeah, yeah, really good ult from
Oh.
Frentic, but know the time that he needed to back up.
Yeah.
And not being kill range for Anivia. Anivia can't stay any longer with the lack of mana they got.
Yeah, sadly, Snow, I think this might be a wrap. I don't know, unless a crazy fight happens, but Syndra does so much damage because people are so used to doing her ability haste burn build. Fight breaking out, Anivia was unable to click R before Zanya's. So unable to find a lot of damage there, though I think she may have gotten slightly interrupted there. Huge Syndra stun. Aphilio's kind of going crazy, and I think that is probably about to be the end of the game. Fishy ulting in, Yug Dave trying to kill Sarv coming out, and that is game 2-0 for Rift Sharks. Very well played. Did we give him MVP? I don't think we actually decided. Did we give him MVP to anybody?
MVP for game 1. I mean, game 1 was, we thought PT was going to win until
Yeah, and
the
then
last fight.
it didn't.
I
But
preemptively wanted to give it to Sar for game 1. I think game 2, I think Snow played really well.
yes, I would agree with you. I don't know what the heck's happening here. My league is dying. Yeah, I'd have
Okay.
to agree with you on that. I was gonna say, for me, it was between Sarv and Fishy in game 1, and game 2, I'd say it's, if we were to give it to Sarv, I'd say it was gonna be between Sarv and Snow for me in game 2. Sarv had a lot of great Syndra E's in that fight, and Snow played very well, in the games. My game
Personally, more
died
partial
on
to
burp.
Snow in game 2.
Huh?
That I think I'm more partial to Snow in game 2.
Yeah. I think we'll just, I think game 1, Sarv, and game 2, Snow. Do we have any...
I'll message Dean.
I was gonna say, do we have any of the chatters from RS wanting
That too.
to come in? If you do, let me know and we will move! Because we're in a more limited VC. Hi! Fishy, are you wanting to interview? I don't know. Fishy said hi. Okay. He just said okay. Alright. I'm going up to Flexers real quick. So we will be getting an interview from Mr. Fishy. Hello, Fishy!
Hello.
What were your
Fishy.
thoughts?
I think congrats on the 2-0.
Yes,
Thank
congratulations.
you. Yeah,
I
we're really
guess,
excited about it ourselves.
Yeah, I guess first thing first, could you let us know about the ending on game 1? Draco's internet died, so we didn't
Yeah.
actually get to see it.
Oh, so that game was definitely a little scuffed at first. We were kind of botching our team fight from what we were really planning on. We started finally honing it in, and then I believe at that point, Jinx and Syndra both didn't have flash. So when we saw the angle that they were both together, we called for the Ornn ulti into the full combo, right? Ornn
Yeah.
starts, Rakan, I go in, and then Echo, Jhin clean up. Once we killed Jinx and Syndra there, it's nearly impossible for anyone else to do any damage. So,
Yeah. That's kind of what we
Yeah.
were predicting would happen. What happened with, like, the game states were very even, despite appearances may seem. The game was actually relatively even, and honestly, we were saying that the game could kind of go either way, either 2 PT or 2 SR, or RS, sorry. And...
I am not Snarkify Rebellion.
I'm
thank
sorry!
you.
Bro, the initials are literally just...
I know. Yeah, we were really worried about the Jinx scaling. About halfway through that game, we called for, instead of going on Syndra, we go on Jinx if possible.
Yeah.
If we can kill the Jinx there, they lose a lot of their damage.
Yeah.
Especially if me or Frentic or our like mid or AD carry get caught out. If Jinx can get excited, we kind of just lose those fights. And that happened a couple times too. So it was a very close game, an absolute piss banger. Very
yeah,
fun
it was
game to play.
it was a very good game to watch. Sadly, my internet died. I was so upset. Oh, that was
get better
sucks. I don't even know why it happened. It hasn't happened since. It just happens. Like, what the hell?
Definitely a really fun back and forth. Between game 1 and game 2, I guess, what do you think? I felt like you guys were kind of like way more on the same page with a lot of the fights. Did you have any like conversations on like kind of making sure that your early game was a lot smoother than game 1?
Yeah, we told Dean he's off the team if he pulls an early game again. Joking.
That's crazy.
But, that was completely joking. He said he'd perform, right? And so he said he'd perform on the Garen. We had a couple picks he was thinking about, but he said he could perform on the Garen. So we were like, all right, let's send it. And then we basically we had to keep our communication up, saying like, all right, we're gonna go in on this fight. We're gonna fight here. We're gonna fight here. And keeping our communication up in between games 1 and 2, I think definitely helped bring this lead possible. There's a few TP plays that Savaris made when we were fighting in the mid lane, in the mid game right there, where that kind of completely changed the tide of the game, made it almost unrecoverable for PT. So.
Yeah. Yeah, in the second game, I believe, Sarv got some crazy QE stuns onto a lot of Aura or PT. I forgot who I'm talking to. On a lot of the PT members. So he performed super well. Snow also in the mid lane, when he was like baiting them, he's like, come on, I want you to keep walking at me, basically. I don't know, that's kind of the vibe that I was getting with his current positioning, so...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Snow was a force
I definitely
to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I definitely think Ben and Snow played out of their minds. Honestly, both games. They had very solid games. Ben is obviously a Syndra merchant. So and then Snow on any character is scary. So I have a really good team. I'm really excited for the rest of the season. So.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of y'all's games, both from PT and you Rift Sharks. Granted, it was a 2-0 in favor of Rift Sharks, but I mean, PT, I would still say, played very well in that first game. Second game, we kind of lost a little bit of momentum. I mean, personally, if I want to say the reason why, in my opinion, because this happens to me all the time, is just kind of like a little bit of a loss of morale. It's like, man, we were so close, but weren't able to pull it out. So, would you have anything to say to any of the future teams, whomever you may be fighting next, whom I also do not know?
Oh, you mean like for future competition?
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the rest of the season. I love when Scrim Zone gets a little bit more competitive, and I feel like this season it's more competitive than it was last. I feel like multiple roles have improved.
Yeah.
Top 80 carry jungle. Even support has improved a lot. So, I mean, I'm excited to see where we go with the rest of the season. I'm really excited to watch back the other games that I didn't get to see, like Snarkify and Metabusters. So, yeah.
Yeah. Any of the teams that are you looking forward to fighting? Any team in particular?
100% was PT. These are my boys.
These are your boys? Alright.
I was glad to have this match as our first one. So
yeah.
I am excited for the Metabusters though. Ben and I got some beef with the Brewer champion, so we're gonna have some fun. So
alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, I'm going to wrap that up. Thank you all for coming, and see you guys in the next games.